What is up, guys? This is Silver Warrior here, and today I just wanted to make another video, another semi-political, semi-silver one. So I made a video about why Donald Trump is going to make silver investors rich, and basically all the points I said were about how he's going to drive the economy into the ground, he's going to inflate the fiat dollar even more, and he's going to basically destroy our economy. I mean, at least I personally believe that, and I'm pretty sure of it because, like I've said before, his plan's impossible to build a wall that's going to cost what, 50 billion or something ridiculous like that. I mean, the estimates, there's a bunch of estimates, but there's no exact figures on it, but maybe even more than that, maybe 500 billion, some ridiculous range of how much his wall is going to cost. And then he's also going to try and reduce inflation and lower taxes all at the same time, which is literally impossible to do because you're going to be spending a lot of money. He wants to spend more on the military, so he wants to be spending a bunch of money, yet also make less money and still make our dollar somehow stronger, which is not going to be physically possible. So I want to talk about how is Hillary Clinton going to drive the silver price. Rather, would she drive it up, down, or no effect at all? Now, Hillary, as you guys all know, is way different from Trump. Obviously, they're different parties, and their ideas are pretty much the opposite. He's very conservative, and I mean some of his ideas aren't even conservative. Trump, honestly, is kind of weird. He registers Republican, but some of his ideas aren't even conservative. But he does have a lot of very conservative ideas, and Hillary seems to be very liberal in some of her ideas. So, obviously they're going to be much different types of presidents, but Hillary, I don't think is going to be much better than Trump. Honestly, I don't really personally. I mean, I know this is going to sound like opinion because it is. But I don't really personally like either one of the candidates, just as people in general, because, of what they've done in the past, I think is very messed up. And anyway, though, all that aside, Hillary is definitely going to cause problems for the nation as well. Letting in refugees, I mean, that's a very fine line to walk, honestly. If I was president, I don't know how I'd decide what to do in that situation, but I think that she's going to be too liberal about the matter, personally. And I do believe that she will, allow too many people in, which could cause something very dangerous in the nation. It could cause very dangerous situations. Not just, the big threats, not even the refugees, like, obviously, attacking us from the inside or something like that, because we're helping them. The big threats from the fact that other countries who, like, for example, Syria, and people like that aren't going to be exactly happy if we're, taking refugees from there, and the terrorist groups over there really are the ones you have to worry about, which the terrorist group over there, I should say, ISIS, also known as ISIL, is going to be extremely, unhappy about this, and it's going to be a very dangerous situation in the U.S. I do believe whether we have Trump or Hillary, we're going to end up having a war with ISIS, and I do believe that will drive up the silver prices substantially, because war always brings prosperity to a country, unless the country's in the war. If other countries are fighting, someone like the U.S. who tries to remain neutral is supplying the other countries, then they're going to make a lot of money. But if we're in the war, you don't make money. That's not the way it works. We're going to have to overinflate our currency, which is going to become worth a lot less, and it's going to end up hurting us really badly, this war that's going to happen. And either president's going to cause it. Trump obviously wants to fight ISIS, and Hillary's going to cause it by her liberal ideas, with them and everything. So either way, we're going to have a huge war, and it's going to shoot silver prices up. But besides, Hillary's beliefs on that, between everything that she wants to crack down on, like gun laws, I think is definitely, to an extent, yes, there should be better background checks, but at the same time, I think Hillary Clinton wants to crack down a little bit harder than people are going to be willing to, and I think that that's going to cause a lot of illegal gun ownership. That's going to open up a huge black market for weapons, probably. So that's not really related to silver at all, but, I think the huge black market is going to start to open up for these weapons as well, so that's maybe something to look out for if, you're into that kind of thing. Not that I'm recommending it, because I'm certainly not. But I do think that that's going to cause companies to go out of business, which, is going to hurt the economy and drive up the price of silver. So maybe it is related a little bit. And also, since the black markets are not going to be taxed, that's going to hurt the economy even more, that we're going to be losing out on tax money from that. And again, it's going to hurt the prices of silver. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Just a quick one for you guys, just a few of my thoughts. And that is it for this one. Peace. Peace, love, and much respect.